Here with Keith McPherson at the Bleecker Trading Company event with the cards and everything. So Keith, first off, how cool is it to see a community of content creators that you sort of created here? Like, you created this, man. Like, you're amazing. The reason why we're all here.
Yeah, I had the idea because I talk to you guys all the time. I give you guys game all the time, and I feel like we're internet friends, but we all kind of know each other. And my whole thing was like, okay, once we get into 2026, let's get everybody in the same room. So to see it come together is like a dream realized, and I think we're just going to continue building from here.
All right, so let's get into this Yankees talk. I was listening to your show. You're way more excited about Bellinger than I am, to be honest. So, you're okay with the run back. I'm not as okay with it, really. So, you could give your side and I'll give my side.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say I'm excited about Belly. I'm just glad that it got done. And I feel like if he went elsewhere, we already have so many doom and gloom, crybaby-ass Yankee fans. Like, if Belly ended up signing with the Mets or Toronto, it would be so loud and toxic. I'm just happy it got done. And the way that it got done, they didn't bend the knee to Scott Boras. They basically body slammed Scott Boras and said, listen, here's the deal, bro. Take it or leave it. And Scott Boras went back to Belly, and Belly said, well, I want to be a Yankee. We got to take it.
Yeah, my thing is just like you're running back the same offense that failed last year. Like, what assurances do I have that October is going to go any better?
I'm sorry. I can't say it's the same offense that failed last year. They were the best offense in baseball. That outfield was the best offensive outfield. Ultimately, they failed, but 29 other teams failed as well. Like, we're not always going to win the World Series. As we're getting older, we're realizing the Yankees are not guaranteed to win. What I understand is that they feel like the cohesion of that team, that clubhouse, is going to bode well for them. They pissed away a lot of games last year behind Luke Weaver, Devin Williams, Mark Leiter Jr., Jonathan Loaizaga, playing DJ LeMahieu, playing Jazz out of position, playing Volpe hurt. So if they don't do their own stupid little things like sign Carlos Carrasco to pitch or Marcus Stroman to pitch, they should win more games and potentially be in a better spot when they get to October.
That is true. I guess we'll just see what they button up. My only rebuttal is they're not going in as much as a Dodgers or a Blue Jays. The Yankees aren't that top dog anymore like the Mets, when it comes to that money spending. And that has to be a little bit frustrating to some Yankee people because that's how it was. But like you said, a lot has changed.
They're spending a lot of money. Carlos Rodon makes a lot of money. Cole makes a lot of money. Judge makes a lot of money. Max Fried makes a lot of money. Stanton makes a lot of money. Belly now makes a lot of money. No one can do what the Dodgers do.
That's fair.
No one has Shohei Ohtani. Nobody has a Shohei Ohtani contract. Nobody has a DH and starting pitcher. Nobody has Sportsnet LA, that one-on-one TV deal where they get all that revenue from. Nobody has what the Dodgers have. It's their time to be the evil empire. That's fine, but they still got to go out there and play. That's why we watch the games. That's why we bet on the games. They still got to go out there and win the game. So if somebody's going to knock them off, right? When you looked at the Eagles knock off the Chiefs, when the Chiefs were talking about three-peating, somebody had to knock them off. Why can't the Yankees be the team that knocked the Dodgers?
24, they were semi-close, but they shot themselves in the foot. It's they need to shore up those things in October, and it's tough to predict October. I know it's all random and everything, but eventually they keep doing too much of similar stuff, with the way their front office is run, the managing, and it all keeps clashing in October, looking good in the regular season. So, I don't know how that changes either, but Weathers might be good. I actually like the move more than most, maybe, but we'll have to see, I guess.
That's another thing. The Weathers move happened, and I didn't say anything about it, but I'm watching all the reaction. It's oh, what's this? This is nothing. It's a lottery ticket. You didn't give up much for him, and if he ends up being healthy and dominant, it's going to look like a crafty move. I just really feel like this team has gone to battle enough. I feel like they have chemistry, camaraderie, and I feel like the Yankees put weight on that versus going to get Kyle Tucker and Bo Bichette and a bunch of new pieces. The whole run it back thing isn't even running it back because we didn't have Garrett Cole at all last year. Garrett Cole will be back. I think this team's going to be better.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I think they're a playoff team. Don't get me wrong. I will challenge if they win the AL East. Maybe to see if Toronto regresses, and Boston and Orioles have been aggressive and stuff. So we'll see. But
the other teams in the division have lost pieces. The Red Sox don't have Bregman anymore. The Blue Jays don't have Bo Bichette anymore. We'll see what Dylan Cease is. We'll see what their rotation looks like. I don't expect Addison Barger and Dalton Varshaw and Ernie Clement to be what they were. They went on a magic carpet ride last year. Nobody had them going from worst to first. Nobody had the Blue Jays in the World Series. So, let's see if they can run it back. Can they do it again? I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
That might be fair. So I'll end you here. What is the one thing you're really looking forward to with Yankees baseball? Is there one player that maybe you're higher on that other people aren't?
Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is the best player in the game, and I don't think he's slowing down. So many people want to say his body's going to break down. He's getting old. I mean, we have medicine and technology in baseball and in sports, that's greater than ever. Judge is rich. I'm sure he's taking care of himself and his body. And after he proved himself in the postseason last year, hitting 500, hitting that 3-run homer off the foul pole, like the only thing left for him to check off the list is leading the team to the World Series. And if the rest of the team can pick it up around him, I think he'll be ready to go. We just got to get there. And you know they're going to be in the postseason. So let the chips fall where they may.
If Judge wins the World Series, how high could he go on the Yankees Mount Rushmore, do you think?
Oh, the debates, that's going to be the lead debate. Where is he now in the pantheon of Yankees greats? All he needs is one, because the next Yankees World Series and parade is going to be shinier than the rest. They're going to be in 4K. The rest were not shot in 4K.
Exactly, and it's been such a long wait. This one will be way more special because, like, it's so close to, like, how their longest drought has been since they've won it all. So, like, whenever this one does happen, it's going to be a celebration like we've never seen before.
Yeah, clock is ticking, man. Got to get it done. And before the lockout as well. Hopefully the Yankees can win it this year, and we'll be happy.
That's why this year is so important, and why I was, like, hoping for more additions, but it's what they decided, and they could still surprise us.
Yeah, we're not done yet. It's January 24th, and moves get made through spring training, and they still have a couple more holes to fill.
All right, thanks, Keith. This was awesome.
Thanks, Jules.